Hi everybody, I'm in downtown Saratoga Springs tonight for a Christmas walkthrough, and I'm starting this walk on Congress Park on Broadway in Saratoga Springs. There seems to be a lot of Christmas decorations out, so I figured I'd take you guys on a little walking tour and so you guys can see the city. So let's get this walk started and we'll see what we come up with. This should be pretty good because up on Broadway there's a lot of things to see. I should be walking to the Riggi's mansion, going towards Skidmore College. So come on along with me. Take this walk. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys like the video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Skyscraper Junkie, and throw a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe, click the bell for notifications so when I post a new video, you get the notification immediately. A lot of history in Saratoga. I lived here for about 10 years and I loved every minute of it. Love Saratoga Springs. So come on along on this walk. Let's see what we get once we get downtown here. This place is called Saratoga Heritage. So everything I'm going to be showing you guys tonight is everything is pretty much on Broadway. I'm going to stick to Broadway. It's the Eddie Bauer store. Saratoga Tea and Honey Company. Their window is really nice. So this is Christmas. This is December of 2020. This is what Saratoga Springs looks like for 2020. A little dead tonight, but that's okay because it's we're still in the pandemic, and you don't expect this to be like New York City, but Boca Bar and Bistro. Good place to eat. Support your local businesses, man. These guys need it. These guys need it starting Monday again. I heard that there's a possibility of no indoor dining, and these guys are pretty dead. You can understand why, but support these local businesses if you can. Uncommon Grounds did a good job decorating. They got a big Christmas tree outside. This is the first location. They also have another location too in the Capital District in Clifton Park, New York. The Chocolate Cafe. Oh, I should go in and get something there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to continue doing this walk. It smells so good walking past that. This is a beautiful building. There used to be actually a parking lot here, and this is the residential building that they put up. Lifestyles did a great job doing their windows. Wow, look at this. This is fantastic. They did a great job with their windows. Excellent job doing their windows. Too bad this tree on the corner here isn't lit, because that would look really, really nice. So this street right here is all lit up down there. Saratoga does a great job. It's a little less than what it usually is on Christmas time, but for having the pandemic, yeah, Saratoga did another great job this year. Wheatfield actually has people in it, which doesn't surprise me. Wheatfield's always busy, but they also did a nice job decorating their windows and pulling it together for the holidays. Lots of outdoor dining here. They've got the propane heaters going out here. This big building right here is the Saratoga Springs Police Department. Let's see if we can get across the road. Yeah, we can make it. Saratoga Music Hall is in the back, right here. Almost seems like every person, every business down here has done something, either with a Christmas tree or with lights in the windows or some kind of Christmas decorations. It really looks good down here. Looks very nice down here. We're coming up on the Saratoga City Center on the right. This is relatively a newer facility, 10 years or so. It's been here. They hold everything from crafts things to weddings and that kind of thing. And now we're coming up on the Saratoga City Center. So this is pretty much the end of the city on the one side. So now I'm going to shoot up to where all the really big houses are. And I don't know how many decorations are going to be up there, but we're going to take you up there. We're at least going to show you the Riggi's mansion. Probably one of my favorite houses in Saratoga Springs. Definitely one of my favorite houses. There's many. Mary Lou Whitney's home is gorgeous. You can't see too much of it from the road because it's got, obviously it's gated all the way around, but it is beautiful. You can see it from aerial shots on Google Maps. You can get that. Beautiful. This restaurant here, this is great. This little bistro is great. I've eaten here before. Very, very good. Very good food. There's nothing here that you would get that you would be disappointed in. There's a little bit of the menu. Yeah, come here to eat. I highly recommend this place. This is a fantastic place to eat. Okay, so on with this walk. right, safe to walk. This house on the corner, beautiful home. You see it during the day. This is a gorgeous home. They redid this house not too long ago. It's massive. And they always have nice Christmas lights and displays out here every year. Every year. Now in this block, these homes are so big. They're gigantic. This is all a lot of the old homes in Saratoga. I mean, look at the size of that home. Massive. They're all like this on this road going up to Skidmore College. Another very impressive home here. Gorgeous home. Beautiful home. Hey, you're fine. Have a good night. Thank you. So we've made it to the Riggi's house, which is this house right here. They usually have a ton more decorations. I'm actually kind of disappointed that this house isn't lit up, because when this house is lit up, it's absolutely gorgeous. I talk about this house all the time. It's like a castle. I see the front door is lit up, but usually there's wreaths in every single window. Every window is lit up. So this house sold, I believe, if I have my figures right, he bought this house for $3.852 million. And when he bought this house, he bought a piece of adjoining property in the back as well. And Mrs. Riggi has a love for dogs, apparently, because she has a ton of them. And what they did is they actually bulldozed that house in the back, and they put in a lawn, and that lawn, just for the dogs, is actually heated. I've personally never heard of a heated lawn before, but obviously you have enough money, you can do just about anything you want to. It is very disappointing that this isn't lit up tonight. This is one of the reasons why I came and took the drive to get here tonight, but we'll take what we can get, right? Who has a heated lawn, you know? The Riggis do. So this is that so impressive home. He might not be in the area, and the working staff may not be working. Obviously, you own a home like this, you know, you have butlers and cleaners and so on and so forth. I'm assuming that because of COVID, these guys are either probably down in New York or wherever, probably another home. This isn't their only home, I wouldn't imagine. So a little disappointed, but we'll take it. I know that if I walk around the side, and I know this is completely surveillanced, so I don't want to get too close or invade anybody's privacy. I don't really think you can at this point, because this place is completely what appears to be just shut down at the moment. So but it's gorgeous. They have Christmas trees all over the place in here. I don't think there's anybody here. This home also has their own private security guard. I'll take you around the side so you can see exactly what I mean. They actually have their own security guard that lives or that works out of a little booth which I don't know if you can see it, but the guard booth is right there. That's the size of the guardhouse, just to guard this property. The driveway, also extremely impressive. It has their initials in the middle of it. It's all laid stone in here. I'll go around the side. Like I said, I don't want to get too into this because I want to make it home tonight, you know. See, they have their R for Riggi. Yeah, gorgeous piece of property. Gorgeous piece of property. Any one of us would want to live in here. If you do some research on this, if you go to Google and type in the Riggi's, Saratoga Springs, New York, you'll have a bunch of stuff that comes up on this, and it'll actually show Mrs. Riggi as well, and all of her dogs, and the amount of marble that is on this property inside is it's crazy. You have to see the inside of this house to actually appreciate what I'm saying. Look it up if you want to. You don't have to look it up if you don't want to, but to see how people live on the other side, it might be worth you checking this out. Yeah, this is totally shut down. Shame to see this though, you know, but it is what it is. And you know, have another stone. Well, I'm a big fan of stone, so you know, seeing this is awesome. And this is coming in off the street. The beautiful wreath. These guys always do a good job. You know, you got an upstairs balcony. Usually all this is lit up. Oh, such a shame. I think this is kind of what happens when COVID rears its ugly head. And they own all of this back here. And if you know, they have a guest house also that I would assume that's somewhere behind that tree line. So we're gonna get out of here for now, because like I said, I know that this place is surveillanced heavily. So I'm sure somebody's getting a feed that someone like me is outside walking around their property, and last thing I want is trouble. I don't do these videos for trouble. So I would love to walk up there and show you the driveway, but I'm not going to, just out of respect for everybody here. So that's the Riggi's house. A little disappointed, like I said, because they usually have an awesome display. So I'm going to walk back down to Broadway and show you the other side of Broadway, and then I'm gonna end this video. I just wanted to give you guys a tour of Saratoga Springs and Broadway, where all the kind of nightlife happens because of Skidmore College. So let's there is one house. If there were more houses up here that were lit, I would take the walk, but these are the size of the houses up here. Just crazy. How do you furnish that? Insane. Okay, anyways, on to Broadway. Enough of that. It's amazing because I have no glasses on, so I can't really see.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Are they okay?
You want me to take her around the corner. Stop it. Stop it. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah. So apparently a woman that I'm assuming that maybe lives in that house was out taking her puppies for a walk, and very, very big dogs. But she was polite, she was nice. She took them around the corner so I could pass through, which is nice. So if you guys like these videos, I post them on Facebook. I also post them to my YouTube channel, Skyscraper Junkie. You can go there, get notifications, like it, subscribe to it, share them. I leave everything publicly, so nothing's locked down. Everything's open for whatever. You can leave comments or, you know, whatever you want to do. I'd appreciate it if you guys did that. And we're just about in the the heart of Broadway again. Actually, there's a lot more decorations on this side of Broadway than there was the first part of Broadway, so be about another minute till I'm there, and we can walk down this side of the street. This intersection is crazy. It's almost like crossing intersections down in Manhattan, and it's a it kind of goes as a slant, and some turns you could take left and right turns, others you can't, but it's like traffic comes from 4 different ways. Very tricky, very easy to get hit right there, so always press the button on the pole to cross, right? I think if you can cross traffic in New York City, I don't think it's a problem to cross anywhere. But this is tricky, this intersection here, so you come to Saratoga Springs, you be careful at that intersection. All these cars here are probably saying, no, don't hit the button. I don't want to wait. And I will not cross this road until that hand turns white. So even if it's okay to cross, because you got people like this turning in this way off of Broadway. You got people coming from Skidmore College that are doing the same thing, so always wait for the hand. Well, it was white, right? So all right, so back on Broadway. This video should only be about an hour. It's probably one of my shorter videos to do because Broadway's not that big. It's almost like Lake George. It's not all that big unless you walk all the way down to the $1 Million Beach. All their light lamp posts are done up too. I know there's a little Santa's hut kind of house up here that they used to, and again, I don't know because of COVID if it's still going to be the same way, but the kids used to be able to go in here and sit on Santa's lap, do the whole kids thing, and tell Santa what they wanted for Christmas. I don't know if you can do that this year, I'm not sure, but they do have the house up because I seen it earlier. Okay, so now we're back in the beginning portion of Broadway. This is Rodman's Realty. If you want to buy a house, come to these guys. That's free advertisement. I shouldn't free advertise for anybody. I don't get paid for free advertisements. There's a tongue twister for you tonight, right? Gorgeous place. Gorgeous, gorgeous place. Place been here for a very long time. Very, very big. Goes all the way down. It's almost a quarter of this block. Yeah, we got to get a look at this building. Look at how beautiful this is. That's the police station over on the other side. Now, these clocks in Saratoga are so awesome. I don't know, I like clocks, so I'm a big fan of clocks, especially the ones here. And in this section right here, this little cutout right here, in the summertime, they actually have bands sitting here playing music, jazz bands. There's some rock bands that come here, and it actually sounds really good because if you look through here, it echoes, and it's very loud, but it's that Saratoga lifestyle, right? So these two windows here that are lit up are probably the best windows. Not that I try to show favoritism. I don't know these people. This is G. Willikers. But first I'm going to show you the building, and then I'm going to take you up close to the windows. Windows are gorgeous. Did an awesome job. Spent lots of time putting this together. A lot of time putting this together. First they have a Christmas tree in front here. Now the lighting may be a little weird, but look at these windows. Look at the time that these people took on their windows. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'd vote for the best windows on Broadway. Very, very good. Very awesome. And then the one directly across from it. Amazing job. And they even have movement is always kind of important. Even if it's a grandfather clock in your living room with a, the pendulum swinging, movement always makes things a little bit better. So I'm all about this. Look at all the little things that are in here. Amazing job. Amazing job these guys did. And the turning tree. Beautiful. Beautiful job. They definitely have my vote. And then this next one also. I hate when somebody's standing there. Okay. And this is all part of it. This is the other side. Again, gorgeous. Okay, I'm just going to back away because I don't want YouTube to bing me on the music for copyright infringements. If I have to mute the video, I will edit that part out. So I will put a caption on it saying that I muted the audio for however many seconds. YouTube just usually allows you like 5 to 10 seconds for copyrighted material, and if they find that it's copyrighted material, they'll actually yank your video down off YouTube. So that's why I backed away. So we're going to just come in and do this other window. Hopefully the music's low enough where they don't pick it up, because this window's gorgeous too. Alright, so that is G. Willikers. This place has been around for years. I don't know if you can map it out or not. There we go. G. Willikers. I think my gimbal's messing up a little bit. We apologize about that. There we go. Okay, so on to the next stuff. Gimbals tend to have an attitude when it's cold out. it's a little bit cold out. Sometimes they malfunction. They don't go the way you want them to go, and they turn and when they want to turn. So I don't know if that's all gimbals, but it is this gimbal at least. The operating temperature for gimbals is usually 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 degrees, at least for this particular gimbal. I'm shooting this with the DJI OM4 gimbal, and I'm using the Samsung S10 for video, just in case anybody was wondering about that. That's what's going on. You're fine, man. I love when people try to duck under this. I actually don't mind that. I think that makes it part of the video. So here's Saratoga Springs Christmas tree for the year, and this is where Santa sits. Did a great job. Big tree, probably not Wall Street high kind of tree, not Rockefeller high, but it's probably 30. It's probably 30 feet, and that's a great tree. It looks great. And then there's a Santa house, I think, right alongside this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is. So this here is where the kids come, and Santa's inside here, and this is where this all happens for Saratoga Springs. But I don't know. I don't think that anything's going on this year. Again, kind of sad. But you can actually see inside of it. That I didn't know. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, I think they put a... This is what it looks like inside. So that's the Santa house and the tree, actually. And this street right here is Caroline Street. They've got the best doughboys you've ever had. You come to Saratoga Springs, go to Caroline Street, go to Esperano's. There's a plug for Esperano's, but they deserve it. Awesome doughboys. Okay. And here's something that I didn't see from the other side of the the street when I was on the other side. There's actually a tree up in the window. That's a gorgeous building too. That's brand new. That's the brand new building. There used to actually be a parking lot there, like I explained a little bit ago, and that's what they filled it in with, was residential stuff. Would hate to see the rent in that. Have no idea how much the rent would be, but I'm sure it's astronomical. Anything on Broadway, anything overlooking Congress Park, it's the same as living in a skyscraper. Anything on 57th Street, 57 in New York City and Manhattan, wicked expensive. This is the wine bar. This place is usually always packed in the summertime. They are open, actually, so you could actually come here and dine in, I believe. Okay, so that's the wine bar. Okay, more music, so I don't want to get pinged. Okay. Now here's a pretty tree inside of here. It's hard to get a good photo of this, but there's a huge tree in here blocked by the plant. But there is a big tree in here. It's probably the best angle to get it. Very nice tree. I apologize if the picture's the video's a little tilted. Again, it's cold out, so you know these gimbals sometimes have a mind of their own. I'm not doing that on purpose. So apparently this hotel is under construction, so can't really give you a good shot of this, but it is what it is. Updates, now's the time to do it. It's actually a residential. It's actually, there's somebody put a tree up on their patio right there. It looks really nice, but it looks like they're putting a whole new sidewalk in, all new pillars, so that'll look really nice when it's done. Oh, what do we got back here? Look at what we got back here. Let's take a little stroll back here and see what we got. I have no idea what this is.
Pretty sure it's
Lots of music, so I don't like that. But this is pretty. Okay. Off because of the 5-second rule for YouTube. So we're off. So this is probably one of the icons in Saratoga. Let me see if I can get out a little further to show you this. This hotel is gorgeous. Let's see how much I can get of this for you guys. Gonna have to do it somewhat the old-fashioned way. Well, let's see. Beautiful property here. Beautiful property. a very iconic hotel in Saratoga. There's a bar in there you can eat. There's food. From what I understand, the food is awesome. As weird as that is, I've never eaten in there. I think we can make this. Have a Gap store right here. I think this used to be Kids Gaps, I'm not sure, but this is now a regular Gap. I know that there's a Cold Stone. I think there's a Cold Stone Creamery, unless it closed down. I think there's one right here coming up. Yeah, another place here. Space available. Another place closed down. These were all filled. It's crazy to see all this real estate just sitting here. But we'll get the COVID thing under control one day. Vaccines are due out soon, if you believe in taking a vaccine or not. At least there's seems to be some help on the way. Yeah, I think that real estate that was available back there, I think that was Cold Stone Creamery, where they did the ice cream on the Cold Stone. That's a shame. That place was in there for a long time, very long time. But hopefully they'll be back. Another business here on the corner shut down. Not really the way that I wanted to end this little walkthrough, but sad. All right, so I'm just gonna cross the street, and we're gonna end this video. But I think this building right here is a great way to end this video. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here. This was a Christmas walkthrough of Saratoga Springs, Broadway, up to the Riggi's house, and back down to Congress Park. If you like this video, throw a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Skyscraper Junkie. You can share it. Click for notifications. Every time I post a new video, you'll get a notification letting you know that there's something up there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope everybody has a great night, great holiday, and I'll see you on my next video.